A woman once prayed the same prayer every night. She believed with all her heart that God would answer. But weeks passed, then months, then years, and God said nothing. What she didn't know was that the prayer God didn't answer would one day save her life. But the reason why is something most people never understand. Her name was Elena, and during one of the hardest seasons of her life, she prayed for something very specific. She prayed for a relationship to work, someone she loved deeply, someone she believed was part of her future. Every night she prayed, "God, please don't let this fall apart." She prayed with faith, she prayed with tears, she prayed with hope. But slowly, things began to change. Conversations became colder, distance grew, and no matter how much she prayed, the relationship kept breaking. And what happened next was the exact opposite of what she prayed for. Eventually, the relationship ended completely. Elena felt devastated. She couldn't understand it. She had prayed, she had believed, she had trusted God. So why did everything collapse? For the first time in her life, her faith began to shake. She wondered something many people secretly wonder. Why would God ignore a prayer that came from the heart? But months later, something unexpected happened. One evening, Elena heard something shocking. Someone told her a story about the person she once prayed for, things she never knew, choices he had been hiding, decisions that would have deeply hurt her. And suddenly, everything became clear. The relationship she begged God to save was never meant to protect her. It would have destroyed her peace. But that wasn't the most surprising part. Years later, Elena's life looked completely different. She had grown stronger, her faith had matured, and one day she met someone who truly respected her, someone who brought peace instead of confusion. Looking back, she realized something powerful. The prayer God didn't answer was actually the moment God protected her. Because if that first prayer had been answered, her future would have been very different. But there is one final truth about unanswered prayers, and it might change how you pray forever. Not every prayer will be answered the way we expect, and that can be painful. But sometimes the greatest blessings in life begin as unanswered prayers. Because God's perspective is bigger than our moment. He sees the future. He sees the consequences. He sees the paths we cannot see. And sometimes the most loving answer God can give is silence. Not because He doesn't care, but because He cares enough to protect you from what you don't yet understand. So if you're praying for something right now, and the answer hasn't come, don't lose hope. Because one day you may look back and realize the prayer God didn't answer was the answer you truly needed.